gonna have to just be this like hero that actually has to join the fights a lot sooner.
Likewise, will that Tide react once he gets level 6s? Oh, look at that Stomp doing damage. Caustic Finale might be able to bring him down. He's going to use the Fairy Fire. Not enough damage yet. Great Searing Chains. He's going to salve up as well. They're trying to chase him down. And there's the Burrow Strike, and that should do the job. It is going to be First Blood going the way of friends.G, but they do get the return kill as they get 3-4-3 in with the Blink Strike, and they take down the Elder Titan at least. So they will get rebuttal at the end of the day, Fogged.
Yeah, the Elder Titan actually makes the first move instead of the Ricky.
There from No Fear. They get the Dust Off coming through as No Fear getting chased down the Flame Guard too much. Burrow Strike coming in. MidOne will take some damage. Here comes the Iron Shell trying to turn this around. Can they get either kill? Yoku's coming in. Searing Chains again from MidOne. The Stomp about to hit, and it will. Is there enough damage? A Burrow Strike is ready in 1 second. They'll find the pick off. And this time they will pick up the Ember Spirit. Although it did take a lot of effort in a couple of rotations, they're able to get it done with G getting the kill.
Nice movements though by Friends, completely outnumbered on the mid lane fine versus an Elder Titan. So a little bit of a catch-up point here. And G's still trying to make these aggressive moves, even ports bottom now. So more space for MidOne. 3-4-3.
Ravage, did he get the epicenter off? Not again. The Ravage cancels it, and G just wasn't expecting the Ravage to come out that quickly. 3-4-3 still alive, but barely. Always want to fly. Healing himself up after the Grave came through. There's another Burrow Strike coming in. ALOHADANCE is farming, realizing that I don't think they can get the kill. Gush onto Always Want to Fly, and it looks like ALOHADANCE will turn his attention to Ohio. And finally, they turn around and they get the kill. He was waiting for a Stormhammer, but now the Blade Fury. Mushi's TP'd in, and ALOHADANCE about to fall. Looking for a second as well. G has the Burrow Strike, and he gets out and gets the kill in time.
Nice Burrow by G.
I think scrappy was the term we were using about this game, and it certainly has that feel, Fogged.
Top lane, DJ now getting dove up, but he should be just fine with the cold feet.
Here to begin with. I mean, it's just a great disable. Obviously, with Aghanim Scepter and Aether Lens, the range is ridiculous.
Yep.
So G is already having a great time, and if he can get to that Blink Dagger, pretty soon he'll be doing just as well. However, he's going to get smoke screened up. There's going to be the Searing Chains Remnant forward, and he's going to fall.
You cursed him. As soon as you say it.
Literally, like half a second after I talked about it, he walks up and dies. Sick. All right, cool.
That is the threat of the Ricky being the phase Yasha Manta Diffusal.
Yeah. So we'll wait and see what Mushi decides to build. Doesn't even have a kill yet, so we don't have to worry about that too much. It's going to be a while. God's Strength, there's the Stormhammer Ohio. He does have the Raindrop, but I don't think it'll save him. Of course, a lot of this damage is physical anyways, so the Infused Raindrop only stopping the Stormhammer damage, and then him going down to the God's Strength. This ALOHADANCE just finds him out of position. So that's twice now that the God's Strength has done a real good job of bringing Ohio down.
This is just a missed opportunity, but it's I mean, very good for Fnatic. They get a lot of space on the bottom. They're going to be able to pressure the tower. However, Mushi now top lane does actually, okay, he spins and TP's mid, it looks like, from to get away from that top lane.
Oh, but then he just gets epicentered on. The Burrow Strike coming in. No more Blade Fury. Like you said, he spinned to TP. He could have just gone home. Instead, he dies, and G finally is like, there's the epicenter. You're not going to cancel it this time.
Yeah, I want to say he spun and like tanked the wave top with an Iron Shell, and then he TP'd to the mid lane, and G was already in position there. So nice awareness there from Friends to find Mushi.
That was, I think, the Blink Dagger reveal. Ice Blast sailing through. It might hit. Looks like it will. Ravage coming out. ALOHADANCE is low. Not dead. Finally, MidOne will bring him down. Now DJ going toe-to-toe with Yoku with the Iron Shell on top. There's the Spirit stomping onto 2-3-4-3. Smoke screen is up. Yoku's still trying to chase him down. Here comes G. That Blink. He TP's out. He has a Remnant in the tree lines. He wants to regen quick and get back into this fight because it seems to be never-ending. Gush. There's the smoke screen. The stop will come through. Great tricks of the trade. Yoku. And there's going to be the Anchor Smash. He's at 30 HP and will stay alive. Now G comes in, gets the kill on that Ricky, but will pay with his life as they do find him with the dust. That was, I don't know what happened in that fight. That honestly, like what?
You summed it up pretty well, honestly.
What just happened?
That fight lasted like 2 or 3 waves, and he was pressuring the tower after he died, so.
Well, at least he's got that going for him. MidOne and Mushi, a double carry combo. ALOHADANCE, Blade Fury is up. He's looking for that right click, and he's going to use the Stormhammer onto MidOne, but, well, the mech is up there with Ohio coming through. Stomp from No Fear, and they might feed away another kill. The Shadow Wave will come out, and looks like they'll stay asleep for the time being. Although ALOHADANCE does go down, he does pick up that Echo Saber.
Caster Curse. I'm like, oh, he's getting some nice free farm bottom after that fight's happening, after he dies, and then he just dies back to back. So that is not good for this F.R.I.E.N.D. This is also another benefit for Fnatic here. Catching out No Fear in the back, Ice Blast on top,
and the
epicenter from G
as well, doing some nice work, but not enough. The Grave comes out, No Fear still alive. They're going to have the wall up again, and Ohio will walk through. So tanky. Omni Slash will come in. They will finally bring down that Dazzle. ALOHADANCE is still dead. We will at least get the trade off by bringing down the Tidehunter. No Fear. He's sitting on 150 HP, and MidOne is going to Remnant right on top and find an easy pickup there. So 3 down on the side of Friends, and it looks like Fnatic are starting to turn it around there with the help of MidOne and Mushi.
Very weird. It feels like it's just like redundant at one point. And I feel like without Echo Saber, the hero doesn't really, he's not even really like Sven. He doesn't have his actual power force.
Yeah, I mean, Echo Saber obviously one of the better, it's best on him or one of the best heroes to be on. Always want to fly, gonna get caught the smoke screen. Will live, might get his grave off in time, but no such luck. G is gonna get silenced up as well from that smoke screen. Ice Blast, Searing Chains, Remnant in, tricks the trade, see you later. They will get off the Ravage on top of Yoku as well. Looks like it might be 3 dead. The mech is up though, and here comes ALOHADANCE. They're gonna try to turn this. Ohaiyo, he's tanking, he'll mech up as well. He'll back away with MidOne. Out of mana right now, Stormhammer gets the kill, Sleight of Fist. Only clearing out some of the creep waves. Here's going to be MidOne with Remnant back through. He needs to get home and try to get some mana back, and they will find again the AA. ALOHADANCE has found himself a double kill. Might find a triple. The smoke screen down. Not enough to bring him down. Mushi, Omni Slash will go. Yoku's still pretty tanky. No more mech still. Searing Chains is up 3-4-3. Jumps back in. Surge away. Can Yoku stay alive? The Blade Fury. The last right click. The Shadow Wave is up, and Mushi will not be able to find him. Long range Stormhammer. Mushi's about to fall. Vacuum back. Double kill for Yoku. 4 dead for Fnatic, and what looked to be a pretty solid fight for them, and all of a sudden it just turned so sour-fogged.
Yeah, fight just lasted way too long. I think that the ward may have caught a glimpse of the smoke.
I thought they all did it in the tree line, but I could be wrong. I mean, I'd be shocked if that's the case.
All weaved up, though, walking up a hill.
Yeah, they have a lot of armor right now with Warcry. They will see 3-4-3. The dust will go. They have, of course, the Ravage coming out. Blink initiation. Ice Blast coming through. They'll take one. Now, no fear in trouble as well. Cold Feet, he does get the stomp off, but he ends up dying. But here comes ALOHADANCE. Like you said, BKB popped, ready to go. Vacuum Wall into the epicenter. Look at that cleave, bringing down 3. Oh, like you said, Wombo combo indeed. Still good. Omni Slash, Sleight of Fist as well. Yoku's low. No mech ready to go. He misses the last right click, and Mushi has to leave, but the Burrow Strike will catch him and gets ALOHADANCE a double kill. Yoku.
MidOne missed the slide as well, like just off the mark on Yoku.
Where is Yoku? Where is that guy? He TP'd out. He made it away in time.
Ravages and AA blasts on multiple heroes. Like in that situation, that fight, they took out both supports instantly, but they didn't really hit any of the core heroes. They were all like split up throughout the fight. So G now actually getting grabbed up. He might go down here.
He just bought his items, tricks the trade. Remnant back in coming through from MidOne. Another Remnant just to secure the kill. There's going to be the Earth Splitter, but it's not nearly enough to kill 3-4-3. And No Fear might be the second in this kill line. The Shadow Wave will come through. They have the Dazzle nearby. Oh,
nice
great
dodge.
blink. Great blink to get away from that Stormhammer. ALOHADANCE not able to actually find a successful stun and kill. Still, they will have the Astral chasing Ohaiyo down. A stomp could come through, and they could set something up here.
This is perfect, though. This is, like I was mentioning, Fnatic doesn't want to take like straight-up engagements. They want to get these little scrappy fights, get like a kill or two, force reaction, and then just keep splitting up and farming, because they need to get the farm up on these two heroes. But
he just moves top, and he finds the Juggernaut. Oh, man. It was the tail end of that God Strength, and he must have found a stun with no Blade. I think he must have Blade Fury.
Yeah, it also can help him get like his own solo kills and stuff, I guess, and like have his own potential. But now again, Aloha going for these solo plays.
He is a man. He goes in and he knows when he wants to get a kill. Unfortunately, he will be cold feet if the Ice Blast comes through. There's the Omni Slash. He's got the BKB and the God Strength, but he's low, and Mushi will end up bringing him down with Ricky getting the last hit with the tricks of the trade. Now No Fear in trouble. Double Remnant coming in, and the Blade Fury speed with the silence on top. They've lost 2 for Friends, and that's the biggest kill you could have gotten in this game for Fnatic, and look how much gold they get from it. 600 for Ricky, who got the last hit on trouble, but that's just the Aegis. That's all that it is for now.
God Strength and BKB are gone.
He still has Ravage ready to go, but he can't get the blink off. The stomp comes through. 3-4-3 trying to chase all by his lonesome, and as a Riki, that's a little bit tough. Force forward, blink Ravage, nicely done. Catches just about everyone except Yoku. Walls drop down. Omni Slash will take down No Fear, but that's it for the time being. Jump back in from MidOne, looking for more. Always want to fly. Graves done. MidOne. There's the Orchid onto G. He's not getting away. They've got the Searing Chains. They've got the Anchor Smash. They've got the kill. Monster kill spree for MidOne. And he is doing so much work this game after a rough start.
Yeah, and this is where Fnatic starts getting their strength back. Friends just not being able to find the targets and burst them down instantly, not able to get that Wombo combo off. The God Strength and the BKB are completely wasted on the Sven in that fight, which is very unfortunate for him, but
he's not done.
He's not done yet. Going for Yoku as well.
I think he went for the chains already. He didn't. Now he goes for it.
Got the Sven though.
And here comes the Sven. 2 hits, 3. That's all it takes, and he is dead for 75 seconds. No buyback. That is a long time to be dead for an Ember Spear. But good news for Fnatic fans. They are taking over the enemy Ancients. just yet. 3-4-3 is low. He gets the tricks of the trade-off though, and he also gets mech'd up as well. And now Blade for your way, Mushi in some trouble. There's the Orchid onto G. They get the steering chains off into ALOHADANCE. The BKB looks like it's done. He's gonna get remnanted on. He will have the Grave to come through Shadow Wave, and they might just disengage here. Nobody dying just yet, although ALOHADANCE has gone back in. No BKB, DJ's earning up. He's got to hide behind the tree, and he gets forced away, but that's... that was a good try, DJ, but that was not going to work in that situation, I don't believe.
Just lacking a little bit of damage still.
Mushi? MidOne will finish off that tower, and I think you could test here, Fogged. I think you make a play. You have Ravage, obviously, so this is dangerous.
Sven's not going to have God Strength for the fight. He doesn't have room for the Age to the Cheese. Ravage
Blink
comes
Ravage,
out.
they will catch ALOHADANCE, but now they're in the pit. ALOHADANCE is low, and they bring him down. Dead for 86, tricks the trail on top as well, just to secure the kill as well. The crew will finish off this tier 3 tower. We'll see if they back off or keep going right now. Smoke screen
Sven's
on top.
not buying back. He doesn't have it, so and they're definitely identifying that right now, so
yeah,
why not?
They're going in. There's going to be the Bloodthorn. MidOne is taking a bit of damage right now. Needs to be careful. Hexed up as well. Vacuum in. Not dead. They'll lose the Aegis. Stomp coming through. Hits on Ohio. No fears low, but not dead yet. Still 2 dead at Epicenter. Almost bringing on DJ, and it will be the caustic finale that does so. However, 3 dead. Everyone back alive with the exception, of course, of DJ. Mushi going on to G. He's in trouble. They drop the wall down. It's not going to do nearly enough damage. He's dead for 75 seconds, and 3-4-3 secures himself a double kill, and perhaps the game Fogged with that last team fight.
Yeah, they get the racks.
Now the smoke screen will come out. He has a BKB. He'll have to pop it. Got strength not being used yet. He was stunned up by the Basher, of all things, I believe, from the Riki. And it looks like MidOne's coming in with, I think, an Arcane or double damage ring. Can't tell. Omni / God Strength will go. And he should fall here. He's in trouble and will. Wow. Although he almost does enough damage to bring down MidOne. No buyback for, of course, ALOHADANCE. And that's the most important thing. I'm going to chase Yoku to the ends of the earth, vacuum in, but MidOne is going to TP, silence up the Darkseer, and bring him down. MidOne, we talked about it. He's so hit or miss on this hero, but when he's hitting, MidOne is stellar on the Ember Spirit.
Rapier, 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 rapier.
Later on down the road, it might be something that's doable as G is forced to pop his BKB against the Ember Spirit. Theoretically, could keep chasing and might do.
Oh, he gets him.
Yeah, G unfortunately, literally half a second, maybe even less from TPing out. And he unfortunately gets caught with a Sleight of Fist Searing Chains combination.
Another 7k gold on MidOne now.
God. Like freaking out inside, internally. Refresher Orb has been picked up for the Tidehunter. ALOHADANCE forced to pop the BKB, but there is no follow-up. His Blink just coming off cooldown right now. And he's going to jump in, Ravage from Ohio. He's got the Refresher, and he's looking for another. Doesn't even need it for ALOHADANCE. In fact, they've taken down 3, including G. ALOHADANCE, as well as Always Want to Fly, dead in the dirt. And no buybacks for any of them, unfortunately. G does have his, but he's up in 8 seconds. And right now, it looks like this may be very well the first game of this series going to Fnatic, as it's been some stellar play from really all of the team, but MidOne in particular.